welcome to my little urban homestead. Going to do a few videos today, but I'll be putting them out at different times than that. The first one is the importance of checking anything that you store. If you can things, go over them, check that the seals are still right on them. They haven't blown or anything like that. If any of them have, then don't eat them at all. Your potatoes that you're storing in sacks in your garage, in your shed, wherever, check them over, because one bad one will send the rest bad. I'm not storing potatoes in sacks because I haven't had a very good crop of them, and so I've had to store them different ways, mainly freezing them and canning. I go over your onions that you've got strung up, check them, because one bad one will send the others bad, so go over and check them. I'm storing apples, and I haven't stored them this way before because I did have a little fridge that I could put them in last year, and they lasted for a few months. That broke on me, so I haven't got it anymore. So I did read in one of my books about storing things that you can store them in a box if you wrap them in paper and then put bubble wrap around them, and that helps to keep them cool. I've got the box out to check them today, and although they're all right, they're still nice and firm. They're not as green as when they came off the tree, and I can feel on this one it has gone slightly, just slightly, a bit softer. This one's smaller. Yeah, it's not as soft, but I can feel the skin will start going soon. Just choose another one at random. How's this one doing? This one, as you can see, it's rather a big one. This one's feeling clammy. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to preserve all these. I'm going to make some apple pies and freeze them, and I'm going to can the rest. So that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing over the next few days. But that's me apples that were in storage. I've checked my onions. My onions are doing fine. Now the pumpkins that I had upstairs, the majority of them are doing fine, but the first one that I picked, and the top came off it. You see there's no top on it. It's starting to go soft, so it's not going to last at all. And as Halloween is coming up, because it's starting to go soft, I'm not going to eat it. But this one was earmarked for a lantern anyway. So I'm going to take all the seeds out of it, and I will cook those, and I'll carve it up for Halloween. So that'll be my Halloween pumpkin. So I aren't particularly bothered about it starting to go off, because it's still going to be a pumpkin for me for Halloween. So that's not a problem. This is one of the the only one, Turk's Turban. And it's alright, it's not going soft, in fact it's solid, even you can hear it But you can see why they're called Turk's turban, can't you? So what I'm going to do is cut this one up and make a few different things out of it. I'll obviously use the seeds, cook the seeds up, and I'm going to make some pumpkin fries. Seeing as I didn't do very well on my potatoes to actually use as chips, I'm going to make some pumpkin chips instead of potato chips. So I thought, I'll show you. I mean, you give them a good clean and make chips, no, the Americans call them chips, crisps out of the skin. But because this is a very knobbly variety of pumpkin that hasn't got a smooth skin to it, I won't be making crisps out of the skin of this one. Might just do a few places and do a few, see what they taste like. Because I've never made crisps from pumpkin skins before. So I might even go and get another pumpkin. No, they aren't quite ripe yet. Yeah, I'll use this one for fries. And I'll use this one up. Let's put it that way, I'll use this one up. But it is important, you've spent all that time from seed, obviously I grew these from seed, planting the seed up, nurturing the seedling and the plant itself, and then when it produces fruits, and then doing what is necessary for storing them and that. Keep a check on them. You don't want to have put that much effort into something that is just going to rot on you, and it's just going to rot on you and you're never going to eat it. It's disheartening. I know that from the previous year. I didn't keep a good check on some potatoes I was storing, because I had a good crop a few years ago, and I'd got several bags I was storing, and I didn't check on them all. I only checked on 2 bags, and the 3rd bag, yes, one went rotten and sent the rest rotten. But I had a really good crop, so it wasn't too bad in the end. But the importance of checking your produce over is paramount. You don't want it to go off on you after you've spent so much time and effort on it. So, I'll get round to doing the pumpkins in a minute.
It's a